Hi, Peter Dudek here with HeadLiceHouseCalls.com. In the last video, I showed you why people would gladly pay you top dollar to come help them with head lice. We looked at some income examples. I showed you how you could make a full-time income while working part-time hours. I hope you're as excited as I am about the possibilities of this business. In this video, we need to look at reality. Nobody is going to just drop money in your lap. To have a successful home-based business, you need to be willing to do some work. You need to make investments of time and money to get your money-making venture up and running. There are two main expenses you'll have at the beginning. 1, supplies and tools. 2, marketing and advertising. You need the supplies and tools to do the work. And you need to let people know you exist so you can get a steady flow of customers. Starting up a new business is not easy, and it's not cheap. And with most small businesses, you don't even make much money. Let's go into my computer and look at some statistics. Okay, so here we are in my computer, and I wanted to show you some of the research I found. There's a lot more research out there, obviously, but I just wanted to look at a few things really quick. So here we are on the aarp.org website talking about how much does it cost to start your own business. And what they are telling us here is back in 2009, the average cost was just over $30,000 on average to start a new business. And then I found some more information over here on another website. This is minoritybusinessdevelopmentagency.gov, and they're showing about this, the same amount of money to start up a new business. Then there's this other website, Intuit.com, the makers of QuickBooks, the accounting software, and they were getting data from the Small Business Administration, and they're showing the average startup costs for different industries. So if you're going to do a food service business, the average startup is $125,000. That's like if you're starting a restaurant or something like that. A food truck, if you wanted to do a food truck, that's going to be around $30,000, between $30,000 and $200,000, depending on what kind of truck you get. Service business like accounting, architect, photographer, graphic designer, consultant, the average startup is between $14,000 and $18,000. If you're going to start a construction company, around $14,000. You're going to start a little store, around $32,000. So it costs money to start up a business. It doesn't happen for free. If it was super easy and cheap, everybody would do it, right? And then how much do you make? What's your take-home pay from a typical business that you might own? Well, it's kind of hard to find that information, but I did find a little bit. Here's lawn and landscape. If you were to start a yard care business, this website is showing between $25,000 and $35,000 is the take home pay, and that's working 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. Here's the average first year income. Let me pause the video while this loads. Okay, it finally loaded. My internet's super slow. Anyway, here's the entry-level salary for, like, if you had a photography business. Be looking at between $24,000 to $39,000. And then this page from QuickBooks, how does your revenue stack up? It says the average receipts or revenues, this is not even profit. Small businesses with no employees is $44,000. That's not even the profit. And then 2/3 of these businesses earn less than $25,000 per year. So most small businesses are not really generating a lot of money for the owners. And the last page I wanted to show you, let me pause again. This is just showing if you wanted to set up a restaurant. The salary of a restaurant owner depends on the success of their restaurant. And it says, generally speaking, the margins are razor slim. We're talking 2.5 to 4%. So if you're a 1 million, 2 million, or 3 million restaurant, chances are your margin will fall somewhere in there. So, for example, a restaurant that rings up 1 million in sales might only return the owner a profit of 25 to 40,000 each year, kind of like what the yard care guy was making. So anyway, this is reality of having your own business. The first year, in fact, a lot of people say the first year you're in business with your own business, you don't even make any money. You don't make a profit at all. So those are the cold hard facts of a normal business. But that's not what we're looking at with doing your own home-based business, doing head lice removal service. It's quite different, as you're going to see in here just in a second. So, okay, let me get out of the computer here. So a typical business startup cost is about $30,000, and a typical first-year profit is probably less than $30,000. And most business owners work way more than 8 hours per day, and many of them work 7 days per week. How does that compare with doing your own head lice removal business? Well, you already know that with this business, it is possible to make over $50,000 per year working about 2 hours per day and only 4 days per week. And it is also possible to make over $100,000 per year working about 20 hours per week. So already, this business is way better than the typical small business you could start. So what about the startup costs? How much will it cost for supplies and tools? How much will it cost for marketing and advertising? Will it be $30,000? More? Less? The answer depends on what you want to do, but I can tell you it's a lot less. That's part of the beauty of this business. So let me show you what supplies and tools you'll need to get started. And then I'll show you some ninja marketing and advertising tactics. The supplies you'll need are the world's #1 head lice treatment products from licekiller.com. You'll need to get them in bulk at wholesale prices. And you'll need the following tools: sprayer bottles, dispenser bottles, knit combs, wide tooth combs, hair clips, shower caps, magnavisor. That's it. You don't need a lot of supplies and tools to start this business. And I happen to own licekiller.com. It's the #1 recommendation of mothersagainst.headlice.org. I'm a retired organic farmer, and I created the Lice Killer formulas many years ago. We have sold millions of dollars worth of our products and helped many thousands of families over the years. We are honored to be named the best lice treatment by mothersagainst.headlice.org. It's our products that make doing the actual head lice treatments for your customers so easy to do. With Lice Killer products, you spend most of the time just waiting and getting paid for it. And since I own the company, I will be giving you a fantastic discount on our products. You'll be able to get started on your new head lice removal business with ease. Now, let's talk about marketing and advertising. How will you get customers? How will you do your marketing and advertising? Some people already know how to do that. If that's you, great. But if you need some help and suggestions, I can help you. I've been doing marketing and advertising for over 30 years. I've spent over $2 million of my own money just advertising on Google. I have spent over $400,000 learning all about how to use the internet for marketing and advertising. I can help you. Here's the basics of what you'll need to get started. First of all, you'll need some paper advertising products, flyers, and business cards. Distributing flyers and business cards is still a very effective tactic for this business. People like to deal with people they know, like, and trust. By going around passing out flyers and business cards to schools, daycares, churches, camps, and doctors' offices, you will meet people. They will get to know, like, and trust you. They will help spread the word about you. Word of mouth. It's super important. It's not the most important, though. I'll tell you what that is in a few minutes. Next is social media. Letting all your social media contacts know about your new business is very helpful. Again, it's word of mouth, but it's digital. Social media is still not the most important, but it's very effective. So what is the most important marketing and advertising you should do? It's Google. When people with lice are freaked out, when they've tried Rid and Nix, when they've been to the doctor and gotten a prescription and they still have head lice, they go to Google. They search for products that work, and they search for an expert to help them. When they search for expert help, that is the critical moment they need to find you. How do you make that happen with Google? 2 ways. First is advertising. Google allows you to advertise just in your area, and you only have to pay for the ad when someone clicks it. So this kind of advertising is very cost effective. When someone clicks your Google ad, they are highly qualified. They are desperate. They want you to come to their house and get rid of the lice for them. And as I showed in the last video, they will pay you top dollar for your services. There are 2 kinds of ads you need on Google. 1, click to call. 2, click to website. I recommend you have both kinds of ads running. This is the most effective and cheapest kind of paid advertising you can get. But there's something even better you can do with Google. Pay attention. This is the most important marketing thing to do. You ready? You can set up a Google business listing. And it's free. And Google business listings, done right, work fantastic. People trust them, especially when there are lots of 5-star reviews. People trust them as much or more than they trust their own friends and family. It's amazing. Let's go back into my computer so I can show you more about Google business listings. Okay, here we are in my computer again. Let's do a search for, let's say I was in Miami, Florida, and I had head lice, and my family all had head lice, and we tried everything. We couldn't get rid of the lice, and we're like freaking out. We need some help. So I would go to Google, and I would type in something such as head lice removal services, Miami, Florida. So I would search that. Now, first of all, the first thing I want you to notice is there's 3 ads. Okay? That's why it's super important that you advertise, because the very top of the screen that Google is going to show people, whether it's on a computer or on a cell phone, there's going to be an advertisement. That's how Google makes money. So you need to advertise. And then here, look at what they show next, a map. And they show what we call in the business the 3-pack in the marketing business. The Google 3-pack is where you need to be. These are Google business listings, and they are the top 3 businesses in Miami Beach that Google has identified that match this search phrase that I typed in. So Google looks at my phrase that I search, and then they show me the top 3 businesses. Now, if I want to, I can click on more places, and that's going to take me over to Google Maps. And it's going to show me, guess what? Some more ads. So you need to be advertising. And if you zoom in on the map, it shows all the head lice removal places in Miami. Now you can see here, these all have stars, reviews. How many reviews do they have? 13 reviews, 37 reviews. But you need to have a Google business listing, and it needs to show up on the map, and it needs to have a lot of reviews, a lot of good 4- and 5-star reviews. It needs a website. There's all kinds of things to set up your Google business listing properly so that it actually shows up on the map. But more importantly, excuse me, most importantly is you want to be in this 3-pack. This is critical because most people are searching on their cell phones and they look at the three in the 3-pack, and they're either going to call or click one of these 3, and those are the ones that are going to get the business. So it's absolutely imperative that you take advantage of this. It's totally free, but it's very, very competitive to get in here. So but this is what you need to work towards, is getting your Google business listing in the 3-pack. So that's what that's a real short and sweet explanation of the Google business listings, and of course, again, the advertisements you need to advertise in Google AdWords. Well, now they just call it ads. AdWords is the old name they used to call it. But you need to have an ad. And so I can help you with this if you're interested. And I'll tell you about that in just a second. Let's get out of my computer. So, are you feeling a little overwhelmed right now? Don't worry. I can help you. Like I said, I've been using Google for advertising for many years. I've spent over $2 million of my own money there. I know what to do to get the most advertising for the least amount of money. And I want you to be successful. So I am willing to help you get your Google Ads account and your Google business listing set up the right way. But before I get to that, let's summarize the basics of what you need for your marketing and advertising. Here's the list. Flyers, business cards, social media pages, especially Facebook business page, website, and that's critical, Google business listing, Google Ads account with 2 kinds of ads. 1, click to call. 2, click to website. Now, how do you get all that marketing and advertising stuff? And how do you get it quickly? Every day that passes is money that is passing you by. I can help you. So how much will it cost to get your business started? How much for supplies and tools? How much for marketing and advertising? And how can I help you get everything you need quickly and cheaply? I've put together some business-in-a-box kits. I have 3 sizes: small, medium, and large. The small kit is for people who already are experts with doing marketing. They don't need help with getting the flyers, business cards, Google business listing, Google Ads, or a website. All they want is the supplies and tools. The medium and large kits include all that marketing help done for you by me and my expert staff. Each of the 3 business-in-a-box kits comes with supplies and tools, plus products you can sell to your customers as you leave. In a minute, I'm going to take you back into my computer and show you the details of the business-in-a-box kits. But first, I want to show you a very special offer. It is only for the first 10 people to order one of the medium or large kits. It's a special mailing of a letter of recommendation from mothersagainst.headlice.org for you. We have an arrangement with them that for people who use lice killer products in their lice removal business and go through our training, they can get a letter of recommendation they can send to schools, daycares, doctors, churches, etc. For the first 10 people to order a medium or large kit, I will mail those letters for you to at least 50 of the schools, daycares, doctors, churches, etc. near you. Doing this research, creating the mailings, sending them out, all done for you, is worth at least $200. Plus, think of the time that will save you. It's a huge bonus only for the first 10 people who get a medium or large kit. Okay, so let's go into my computer and I'll show you the details of the 3 business-in-a-box kits. And don't worry, you will not pay $30,000. Okay, so here we are in my computer, and this is a spreadsheet I made to describe the business-in-a-box kits. Let's start off with the small kit. The small kit gets no marketing help and no free items. But this kit is mainly for people who already are really good at doing marketing. They know how to make websites. They know how to use Google Ads. They know how to use social media to do marketing. They don't need any help making flyers and business cards or any of that kind of stuff. So if that's you and you don't need any help with marketing at all, then this is for you. So this small kit includes half-gallon bottles of lice killer oils, 3 of them, and half-gallon bottles of the knit glue dissolver, 3 of those. So what you do is you get them in bulk for the wholesale price of $192 per half gallon. So 3 half gallons of our oils is $576. That's your wholesale price. And the knit glue dissolver, the same thing. Now, in the medium and large kits, you're going to be getting some free half gallons of product to get started as a bonus. But in the small kit, I'm not offering that. And then as far as tools, you're going to need the sprayers and the dispensing bottles and the funnel kit to get the products from the half gallons into something you can use when you do your appointments. You're going to get one of those. You're going to get 10 Nit Terminator combs. You're going to get one wide tooth comb and hair clips kit. You're going to get a 1 pack of 100 shower caps, 1 magnifier. The magnifier is really cool. It helps you see the nits and the lice really well. It's a really great tool. And then you're going to get some products for resale. So after you get all done doing your appointment, you're going to offer to the family some additional products that they can use after you leave. For example, the laundry concentrate they can use in their laundry. The furniture spray, which I highly recommend you sell them. That is something they can use to spray their couches, their cars. Tell them not to forget the cars. I'll give you a checklist that tells you everything you need to do and say during an appointment. So you'll have you'll be able to without any worries, no worries I'm trying to grope for. You'll have no worries about what to do or say when you go to an appointment. And with the checklist, you'll make sure you tell them they need to spray their couches, they need to spray their cars, they need to do furniture spraying, and so you just happen to have some product, you can sell them. And then there's the LK4 kit. That is a small 4-ounce bottle of the lice killer oil and a 4-ounce bottle of the Nick Glue Dissolver plus a two shower caps and a small lice comb. This LK4 kit is for doing touch-ups if they need to after you leave, if they get a reinfestation. And a lot of people get reinfestations, and that's one of the things you'll talk to them about while you're waiting for the products to do their work. Everybody seems to think that as soon as you're done, they're never going to have lice ever again in their entire life. Well, that's just not true. People get reinfestations all the time, and the reason they get them is because they got the lice from somewhere in their circles, either places they go or people they know. That's where they got them in the first place. And unless they stop going everywhere and stop seeing anybody, they're probably going to get lice again, because the lice go around and around and around. So you can sell them an LK4 kit so that they can do a touch-up themselves if they want to. Now, as far as the marketing stuff, the business cards, the flyers, the setting up of the Google business listing, setting up the Google Ads account, and giving you a custom HeadLiceHouseCalls.com website. This kit does not come with any of that. So now let's go over to this side. Now, this calculation, these are some variables. I'm putting here the average fee per treatment of $220. In the other video, I gave an example. It was like 260 something. I'm being more conservative on this in this spreadsheet than the 260. So let's just say 220. So your potential earnings per half gallon of product is, and that's a half gallon of each, is $4,600. So let's say you get this kit and you've got 3 half gallons of each. That means you can do 64 treatments if you're using about an average of 3 ounces of product per treatment. And I've done them before. I use usually about between 2 and 3 ounces of Nick Glue Dissolver, and I usually use 2 ounces or less of the oils. It depends on how thick their hair and how curly it is and how much oil I have to use. Anyway, let's say an average of 3 ounces per treatment. That means with this small kit, you can do 64 treatments. And if you do 64 treatments and they average $220 per treatment, your estimated earnings for this kit would be $14,000. So the total price of the kit, wholesale for the products and the tools, is $1,761.75. So that's your investment. And here's your potential earnings, $14,000. And how many weeks is it going to take you to get that much money, the $14,000? Well, it depends on how many appointments you do per week. If you did 6 appointments per week in less than 3 months, and in 11 weeks, you would have earned the $14,000. So that's the small business in a box kit. Now let's go to the next one, the medium business in a box kit. This is probably best for most people. The medium business in a box kit includes marketing help and free items. So for the half gallon, you get 4 of the oils, and you get 4 of the knit glue dissolvers. And then I'm gonna, for getting started for this promotion only, and only for the first 10 people. Not everybody gets this. Only the first 10 people are gonna get a free half gallon of the oils and a free half gallon of the knit glue dissolver. So that's a total of $384 wholesale free product to the first 10 people who get a medium kit. Then for the sprayer and dispensing bottles and funnel kit, you get 3 of those. You get 24 of the knit terminator combs. Those are awesome, actually. And you can even actually sell those too, by the way. Your wholesale cost is $8. We sell them on our website for $12 or $12.95. So you can sell these too if you decide you want to. Then 1 wide tooth comb and hair clips kit. You get 3 of those kits. You get 2 packs of the 100 shower caps. You get a magnifier. And then as far as the resale products, you get 15 of each. And then for the marketing help, for the business cards, you get 2 boxes of 500. So you're going to get 1,000 business cards. And then you're going to get 1,000 color flyers. And then you're going to get me and my staff. We're experts, by the way. We will set up the Google business listing for you. And we're charging you $350 for that. Normally, if I were not involved with you in doing head lice, if I were just doing this as a service without anything to do with lice killer and the products, I would charge $1,000 for this. So we're only charging $350 for this. And same here, setting up a Google Ads account, I would normally charge $1,000 for that, but I'm only charging $350 because of you're doing the lice business, and that helps my lice killer business. Then as far as getting a customized HeadLiceHouseCalls.com website, you're going to be have your own web pages that you can use. I'm only charging $250 for that. Normally, I actually have a business where we do websites for people, and I charge $1,800 for that. So you're getting that for $250. So all of them, and then included with all of this marketing help, you're going to get a lot of help on the phone and videos and training and advice and emails and texting. You're going to get all kinds of marketing help and advice from me and my staff that's included with this, that it's impossible to write that all down or write the value of that. So your total investment for the medium kit is $37.72.63. You get $384 worth of free product. You get and the other bonuses that I'm describing in this video. Now, what's your estimated earnings? Your earnings for this kit are estimated to be $23,000. Now, how long will it take to get that money? Well, it depends on you. It depends on how many appointments you do per week. Let's say you did 10 appointments per week. Within 11 weeks, less than 3 months, you'd have the $23,000 if you're doing 10 appointments per week. So that is the medium kit. Now let's look at the large kit. This is actually the best deal by far. So I know it's the most expensive one, of course, but it's also the best deal. So here's what you get with the large business in a box kit. You get 5 of the half gallons of lice killer oils, 5 of the knit glue dissolvers, and then for the first 10 people who order a medium or large, you're going to get 3 free half gallons of the oils and 3 half gallons for free of the knit glue dissolver. So that's a total value of $1,152 of product you get for free. That is the best deal I've ever offered to anyone, anywhere, ever. This is awesome. So take advantage of this. If you really want to do your business big time, get a large kit. You're going to get 5 of the sprayer dispensing bottle kits. You're going to get 48 knit terminator combs. You're going to get 5 of the wide tooth comb and hair clips kits. You're going to get 5 packs of the 100 shower caps, 5 magnifiers. You're going to get 20 each of the laundry concentrate, furniture spray, and LK4 kits. You're going to get 1,500 business cards, 1,500 color flyers, and then you're going to get the setup of the Google business listing, the Google AdWords account setup, and the website. So the total investment is $48.68.50, And the earnings potential of this kit, again, we're estimating, at $220 per treatment. You may actually end up charging more than that. Just depends on what you're charging per hour and how long you take, But this is a conservative estimate. Let's say you did 15 appointments per week. In 11 weeks, you'd have that $37,000. So this is the Business in a Box kits. So hopefully you can see that these are great kits for you to help. I've been doing this business a long time. I've been helping people with lice for years and years and years, and I have been doing advertising and marketing for many years, and I know that this is by far the best home-based business you could start, especially at this time. This is like the perfect timing to get started with this. So anyway, let's get back out of this and go back to the presentation. So before you decide what to do, let's look at a comparison. If you were to start a regular small business, you'd be looking at spending about $30,000. And you'd also be expecting to earn something less than $30,000 for the entire year, working between 8 to 12 hours per day. With what I'm offering you, creating your very own head lice removal services business, you have the opportunity to earn significantly more than a regular business, while investing significantly less to get started and working a lot less hours to make more money than you would in a regular business. Again, the key is the fact that you are able to charge top dollar per hour for your services. That is the magic. That's what makes this the hottest home-based business you could start. You might have some questions at this point, but let me answer one of the most common questions. People ask me, can you just give me all that stuff for no money up front and let me pay you out of my profits? I have tried that many times. Guess how many times that worked? How many people got the stuff for no money up front, got the website and the Google set up for free, and ended up doing the business and being successful? Zero. Not one. I have found that people with no skin in the game are lazy. They get the stuff, and within less than 2 weeks, they disappear, never to be seen or heard from again. If you want to be successful in your business, you need to act like it. You need to step up and invest a little time and money. If you don't do that from the beginning, you'll never be successful. And I only want to work with people who want to succeed. One more thought. You can afford to do this. Don't think about your limitations. Be resourceful. Think of solutions. If someone wanted to sell you a $150,000 luxury automobile for only $5,000, you would find the money, wouldn't you? One resource that might work for you is PayPal. PayPal offers credit. Let me show you how that works. Let's go into my computer one last time. Okay, here we are in my computer one last time, and when you are ready to choose which kit you want, you're going to see some buttons. They may or may not look like these buttons. I'm in the process of revising my website. I'm always changing my website, so that's one thing that you need to do when you're doing marketing. You always need to be testing different colors and button colors and shapes and sizes and whatnot. So you may see these buttons or you may see something different. Regardless, you're going to see some kind of buttons for the small, medium, and large kits. So for this example, I'm going to click the Add to Cart button for the large kit. When I click that button, it's going to take me to the shopping cart. You're going to go to the licekiller.com shopping cart where we have our Business in a Box kits. And you're going to see the Business in a Box large. You're going to see the amount, and you're going to see enter coupon code. Well, there are no coupon codes for Business in a Box. Those are already discounted as much as I can discount them, especially if you're one of the first 10 and you're going to be getting the free product. So in this case, over $1,100 worth of free product you're going to be getting. So there are no coupon codes. Sorry, that's the best I can do. Now, if you want to pay with PayPal credit and you want to apply for that, you can click this blue button right here, PayPal credit. And when you click that, it's going to take you to a PayPal login. And you're going to log in with PayPal if you already have a PayPal account, Or if you don't, you can create a PayPal account. And then once you are, here's what you're going to see. You're going to click the login. If you have one, you're going to log in, and it's going to give you this. And the deal that PayPal is offering right now is no interest if paid in full in 6 months. So you get to have PayPal's money with 0 interest for 6 months. And they only make you pay minimum monthly payments. So this is a fantastic resource where you can invest in your business and use PayPal's money instead of your own money. And you only have to make minimum monthly payments. And as long as you pay it off in full in 6 months, which shouldn't be a problem if you're doing the appointments, you can pay it off really quick, then you don't even have to pay any interest. It's fantastic. So that is what the checkout's like. If you do not want to use PayPal credit and you already have money in PayPal, just use the yellow button. And if you don't want anything to do with PayPal at all, you just want to use your regular bank card, your regular debit card, just fill out all this information here, and then you can enter your card information here, and then click this little finalize order button down on the very bottom right here, this finalize order. Now I want you to notice something. Choose home delivery for $0. I'm paying for your shipping. This Express Saver for $10.50, that doesn't qualify. These business in a box kits do not qualify for Express Saver shipping. The regular shipping amounts for overnight is $502, for 2 day it's $414. Home delivery, it's quite a bit. I don't know exactly what it is for ground delivery, but that's what you're going to get for free. But it's a significant amount of money that I'm saving you by paying for your shipping. So anyway, that's how you do the checkout for your business in a box, whether it's a small, medium, or large. And so that's what you need to know. And again, if you decide you want to apply for PayPal, this Access Nutra, that is one of my companies. I have lots of companies, and that's one of them. That's the one we have our PayPal account through. So anyway, that's all I have for you as far as the checkout. So I know this has been a long video, and it's a lot to take in. And I know you probably want to think about it and talk to someone about it. But don't take too long. Money loves speed, I can promise you this. Anyone you talk to who has not seen all 4 videos will not be able to give you good advice. They will not know, 1, the potential of this business, 2, how easy it is to do, 3, how little time it takes, 4, how cheap it is to get started compared to other businesses, 5, how profitable it is. So if you value their advice, make sure they watch all 4 videos. If they refuse to watch the videos, they cannot be objective. Remember, the first 10 people get the free mailings of the letters of recommendations from mothersagainst.headlice.org. And the first 10 people to get a medium or large business in a box kit get the free product. And as this is the first part of the school year, the timing to start this business could not be any better than now. Don't miss out. Don't overthink this. Take aggressive action like a business person does. Think about how much money you could have in your bank account in a few months doing this. Think about the difference that money could make for your family and for your budget. If you have any questions for me, please email or text me your questions. If you want to talk on the phone, email me a couple of times that are good for you, and I will call you at one of those times. I'm looking forward to working with you, and know this. My ultimate goal is for you to be super successful with this and buy lots of lice killer products from me. So it is in my best interest to help you be successful with this. You will own your own business, but you won't be alone. I'll help you with advice and suggestions. And if you get a medium or large kit, I'll be giving you my years of experience in setting up your website, flyers, Google business listing, and Google ad accounts the right way so that you get the most exposure for the least amount of advertising costs possible. Thanks for watching this video. Go ahead and take action to get started now.